another amazing The Main Event podcast. I am your host, Carl, and I am joined with my brother from the north, Costa. How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir. And do we have a amazing show locked in for you tonight, man? Some incredible stuff just happened at the WrestleMania kickoff press conference. So yeah,
Oh,
let's
hell
get
yeah. Let's
into it.
get right into it. You had Roman Reigns, The Rock, Seth Rollins, and Cody Rhodes out on stage.
And CM Punk in the audience too. Yeah,
CM Punk was a commentator
yeah.
because he's out.
Mm.
But the thing that's getting everybody to talk is Cody went and spoke about the bloodline.
Uh-huh.
And who stepped up to him was not Roman Reigns.
Oh shit!
It was The Rock.
Oh shit! WWE threw us for a curveball, man. I didn't expect this shit to happen.
And when The Rock said, you spoke about his family, you speak about my family. When you speak about his blood, you speak about my blood, and smack the shit out of Cody Rhodes.
For real, like for real.
And no offense, folks, that was not a slap that was a wrestling slap. That was a slap of, bitch, I'm going to knock you the fuck out.
Heel turn Rock is gonna be freaking amazing.
There it is.
Yeah.
But I could see this leading up to Cody versus Rock before WrestleMania.
Yep.
What is your take on it, Costa?
Man, I'm gonna say this. This is why these type of moments, are the reason why I love wrestling, and I will continue to love it until the last day on this earth.
Yeah.
This is like, I'm telling you, man. I never expected something like this to happen. Never.
No. Not in a million years.
Like, the guy literally slapped the shit out of Cody, man. Literally slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah. So, turn it to another company. Let's go to another company right now.
Okay.
And it was TNA had some major news that shocked the entire world.
What's that?
They fired Scott D'Amore.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Okay, something serious would have happened there, because he's the one that brought them back into like relevancy.
Correct. And all of a sudden, the president wants to take over.
Nah, something serious happened there. You don't.
Supposedly, he had a fallout with TNA before his firing, the management.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I personally think that it had to do with what they visioned TNA to be compared to what he was trying to bring it back to be.
Yeah. I don't know. And some people say like I'm just saying this. This is just pure like what I saw on the internet. I don't know if it's true or not, but it might have to do also with like somebody who was working there too, right? Like maybe like somebody he had a situation with, but I don't know. I'm just saying, like, there's something behind the scenes going on. Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, it's all interesting on that one.
Yep.
So, TNA is starting to come back to be irrelevant.
Yes.
I give it time. And we have our first comment coming through.
Yep.
And it is coming from Sophia. She
Hi,
says, hey,
Sophia.
guys.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi,
How
Sophia.
are you?
Thank you for being a loyal viewer.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Let me go back to WWE for a second here.
Okay.
And it's only come out within the last 24 hours that this whole McMahon thing, there
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a former wrestler.
Okay.
Her allegations are being proven truthful.
Oh wow. Okay.
And because of it, she became so depressed that unfortunately she took her life of it because of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. I remember this. Yeah.
Yes, this happened 5 years ago when it first broke,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's now becoming more and more truthful.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
So, Costa, look at what
Yes,
she
sir.
says. She goes, "Hi, Costa, and we don't like Carl." LOL.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. I understand why that might be the case, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. No worries. No.
But the female wrestler is Ashley Mazzaro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yes, she had demons, but this was the biggest demon she had. They basically swept it under the table like nothing happened. And this
I
was
know. I
when
know.
they were going to the troops over in Afghanistan.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, sorry. So that says a lot right there that 5 years later, it's finally coming out that it was all truthful.
Yeah. hmm
That Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis knew about it and swept it under the table.
Well, what do you expect from old 70-year-olds, man? They're,
But not only
they're,
that,
bi-
what else did they sweep under the table that's now going to come out?
I don't know. You tell you tell me. You tell me.
Yeah, that's a good question though.
Yeah.
What else is
Oh,
going to come out?
what else? Yeah. Vince McMahon really has a lot of skeletons in his closet, so you don't know what's next, man. You don't know what's next
Exactly.
with this guy. He's a let's say it how it is. He's a billionaire who doesn't give a shit about anybody but himself. So that's what it is. That's what it comes down to.
You're right. You're 100% correct, Costa.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let's go to AEW from
Okay.
last
Okay.
night.
Okay.
Last night, you had Hangman Page versus Swerve Strickland for the
Yes. Yes.
number one contender to go against Samoa Joe at Revolution.
Yeah.
And Swerve Strickland could not get it done.
He didn't beat Page, right? Yeah.
30-minute time limit.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
Those two went 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It was announced right after that match that it is a triple threat match. Samoa Joe versus Kenny Omega versus Swerve Strickland for the belt.
You mean Hangman Page? You mean Hangman Page?
Hangman. What did I just say?
Kenny Omega.
No, sorry, Hangman.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, I mean that's a good actually a good wrestling match. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I don't know how they're going to compare to Samoa Joe.
I think Swerve deserves, not that he should win, but he deserves a title run. So I think I would choose Swerve in that case.
Yes. But the way Joe works,
Yeah, yeah,
his work ethics is totally different than anybody else in the industry.
yeah. He's amazing. He's amazing. Yeah, for sure.
He's better, and I'm going to say this right here on air. He's better than John Moxley.
Yeah. I agree with you. I'll be honest. I used to love like John Moxley. I used to love him, but now like all this like bleeding and all of this stuff, it's getting a little bit tired. Because what I say is when you have matches that you're required to bleed in, it's supposed to be like a special moment.
Yeah.
Like if you do it too many times, it gets overdone.
Just,
Yeah,
it's like having a death match, and it's not.
Yeah, exactly. he just bleeds with like one punch. So yeah, that's what I mean.
That you talking about bleeding leads me into my next one I want to get into.
Okay, okay,
It was Ricky Starks and Big Bill, who are your tag team champions, going up against the Icon Sting and Darby Allin.
yeah, yeah, mm,
One hell of a match.
yep,
Sting going up to the top and diving. You know what? You're
classic.
63 years old. Knock the shit off.
Yeah,
But
but classic, classic. He can still do it. He can still do
yes,
it. So it's classic.
but we have new tag team champions in Darby Allin and Sting.
Yeah, that's great, great.
I love it. Give Sting his one more. This is his 25th title run.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
time. 25th
exactly,
title run
exactly. Yeah,
throughout
yeah,
his career, which is an amazing run. Okay?
yep, yep,
At the end, he brought in his sons,
yeah,
which I love when family wrestlers do that. They bring their families into the ring.
correct.
What I did not appreciate
What happened?
is your EVPs, the Young Bucks, Nick
Yeah,
and
Matt.
Matt Jackson now, no more
Yeah,
the Young Bucks,
yeah, yeah,
came out with a baseball bat,
yeah,
made Darby Allin bleed so bad that it was all over their
cool.
suit or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Okay? Took out Sting's sons.
Oh, they took out. Oh, they took out his sons too. Oh, I didn't see that part. Oh, wow.
Took out his sons and took out Sting. What pissed me off about that whole entire segment,
Yeah,
nobody came to the ring
to protect them. Yeah,
to
or to
protect them.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I understand you wanted to do something to say this is your final match or whatever.
It's a
Okay?
storyline. It's a storyline. It's
It's
part of
a
the storyline.
storyline. But damn it, it's a 63-year-old guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Have some decency and show some kind of respect and stop the shit.
yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Because you know what? The way they're doing this, it's going to turn people off.
And then
It's going to make them look like WCW all over again.
yes, I agree with you. And to be honest, I've been off of. I haven't watched the AEW episode or AEW Dynamite episode since CM Punk left. So I've been off them for like three or 4 months now. So yeah, I haven't watched it really. And like, okay, so can I go back to something a little bit, and then we can move on to something else?
Sure.
So like, I remember when they had the episode in Montreal, and it was Christian Cage versus Edge or Rated R
Yes.
Superstar Adam Copeland. So the actual match was amazing, right? But it's the storyline where the lady, I don't know, I forgot her name, but the lady came in and attacked Edge. Like that shit is so predictable, and like it ruined the whole
That was
level of the
Nick Wayne's mom.
yeah, Nick Wayne, exactly, Nick Wayne's mom, yeah. So that ruined the match for me, and the whole storyline is whack. Like you're right, it reminds me of WCW, and in a bad way too. So I don't know, man. Like they gotta stop that somehow. They gotta stop that somehow.
What I would love to see is non-wrestling personnel not get into a ring.
Exactly, yeah.
The way Sting's sons was perfect. They didn't step inside the ring. They were on the outside of the ring.
Yeah.
They were up by the ropes.
Exactly.
So for them to sit there and take them, bring them in, beat the crap out of them was stupid and useless.
Yeah, I agree with you. Even though they're gonna say that it was storyline based. Like you have to be careful. You have to be very careful with those situations there. Yeah,
Yes.
and you're right. Like I mean, I was a fan when AEW first started. I was like, okay, this is this is gonna be a fresh outlook on wrestling. But now, like I said, it's turned into just a new version of WCW in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like when Nick Wayne's mom, for example, when Nick Wayne's mom hit Edge with the belt or whatever she hit him with, like it was predictable. Like you already knew what she was gonna do when she got into the ring. It's not supposed to be so predictable like that.
Right.
Like you already know what they're gonna do. It shouldn't
And
be as predictable.
also too, real quick with AEW, they also announced who their highest paid superstar is.
Who is it?
Jericho.
Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Yeah, yeah. I can see that. Yeah, that's
You know what? Legitly, he deserves it. But
yeah.
lately, he's been in a little bit of a slump. Like he's slowed down. You can see where he's slowly taking his time to do his moves.
Yeah, yeah. He's slowing down a little bit. Yeah, and that's understandable. That all comes with father time and age. That's understandable. Yeah, that's understandable for sure. Just one last thing we should get into in AEW because it pertains. I think it pertains to a certain wrestler that may be making her debut on that day.
Go
So
ahead.
on March 20th, I think AEW announced the event in Boston. Oh, March
March
5th.
5th.
Oh, sorry, March 5th. I thought it was 20th. Yeah, sorry, March 5th. AEW announced an event in Boston. Now, why that is relevant to this conversation is a certain female wrestler is from Boston that may be making her debut on that day in Miss
Go ahead.
Mercedes Monet. So,
And the title of the show is called Big Business.
exactly. There you go. There
And
you go.
Khan said, I quote,
Yep.
that it will be a night that the entire wrestling industry will remember, and it'll be one of the most important nights in AEW history.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see.
There is talks of her signing. There's been talks for weeks.
You can I say my opinion on this and then we can move on to something else?
Go ahead, buddy.
Okay. I'll tell you this. Everybody who knows me knows that Mercedes Moné is one of my favorite wrestlers in the entire world. But I would say my personal opinion on this is signing to AEW for her and her situation. It's not a move that I saw coming. It's not a move that I would make personally if I were her. Because from what I see from Tony Khan is that the roster is already big enough and he doesn't know how to handle the wrestlers that he has on the roster already, right? And Mercedes Moné is gonna be want to be a prominent star on the roster, and I don't think he's gonna handle her storylines properly. That's just me, and this coming from a number one Mercedes Moné fan. So for me, I would say that the ideal situation would be for her to sign back with WWE now that Vince McMahon isn't there and Triple H is in charge, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen either. So
How
we'll
about
see.
this? I give you a concept. Let me see if you agree. She signs with AEW.
Yeah. Okay.
Limited.
Yeah.
In-ring performance.
Okay.
But is your backstage producer for the women's division.
Oh, you want her to be a producer? Wow. That's a good idea.
She knows the business.
Oh yeah, she definitely knows the business. Definitely knows the business. Yeah, that's a good idea. So would she be? She wouldn't be retired from wrestling though.
She would be a limited
Performer.
in-ring almost like Soraya Page is.
Oh, Soraya. Okay. I can
Soraya,
see that. Yeah.
all right?
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
limited to, say, 10 matches of the year,
Okay.
hypothetically,
Yeah.
all right? But you're also producing the women's matches, making sure the storylines stick, they fit.
Yeah.
There's a great storyline behind each one.
Yeah. I
That's the
can see
thing with
that.
wrestling that a lot of folks don't realize this. You could book matches left and right. But the thing is, you want a storyline behind it.
Exactly.
Run it for, say, 2-3 months and then give you the fucking payoff that it deserves.
Yeah. I agree with you. And the other thing about signing with AEW is that I think they still have a partnership with New Japan Wrestling, correct? So
I believe so.
if she does, yeah. So if Mercedes Moné doesn't like get a prominent like run in AEW, they can always switch her to New Japan Wrestling.
Or here's
Yeah.
one better.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
up on AEW,
Yeah.
limited edition, right? Limited performance.
Yeah.
How about she runs Ring of Honor?
Oh, that would be great too. That would be amazing too. Yeah.
Ring of Honor would be their stepping stone, almost like NXT is for the WWE.
Yes, I agree with that for sure. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with Mercedes Moné, and not to say that she's signing with AEW, but it looks like it's heading in that direction. Is that what I'm saying?
Correct.
That's where all this speculation is coming from. So yeah.
But now, talking about NXT, didn't we just see somebody coming out of an office of a certain individual that was with WWE, was released,
Yeah.
went to AEW,
Yeah.
resigned, and went back to WWE, and we didn't see him for a while.
You talking about William
All
Regal?
of a sudden, we're seeing them.
Who's that? William Regal? You talking about?
William Regal.
Yeah. Definitely. I love that. I love that he's back in WWE.
And he's back home where he's got the mindset for these people.
Exactly.
So you have Sean.
Yep.
Road Dogg.
Yep.
And William Regal. The three of those minds together. Forget it.
Amazing wrestling. Yeah. I think they made Ava, who's The Rock's daughter, the actual general manager of the show for some surprising reason. Yeah, I think she's the general manager of NXT now. I think if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, WWE is getting very, very good, man. And like I said at the beginning of the show, this is the reason why I watch wrestling, and I will continue to watch it until my last breath on this earth. Thank you, WWE, and thank you, Triple H, Paul Levesque, for everything you do for us fans.
Yeah.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
And he's more of a what the people want than what Vince was.
Exactly.
Vince was, oh, you do what I say.
Right.
But with Triple H, it's okay, the fans want this. How can we do that?
Exactly. And his own little twist
to a storyline.
Yeah.
He's all about storylines.
Exactly. And finishing I'm joking. I was gonna say I'm finishing the story, but let's see what happens. Let's see. I love this, man. I love this. I wish we can show what happened at the conference live on here, but we can't. So,
and it's also announced 12 hours ago that a certain female individual left NXT.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Amari Miller.
Oh, she left. Wow.
Yep.
Wow. That's too bad, man. That's too bad. She had great talent. Wow, wow, wow. She was good.
Yep. She left.
Damn. Okay. Let's see what's next for her then.
Exactly.
I think she was injured for a bit. That's why. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let me pull up ESPN with MMA news real quick.
Okay. Yeah, real quick. Yep.
But folks,
Go ahead.
before we leave tonight, we have some major news that just broke today, and Costa and I cannot wait to tell you.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll let you do the honors.
So, real quick, the only thing that I see here is again is the one for March, the UFC 299.
Which we
That's
already went over, right?
which one?
We already went over that one, right? March 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
that's the only major news that's coming up. Nothing really
Okay.
else.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
That's it, right?
Yes. Let me go into Bare Knuckle real quick.
Okay.
See if they got anything.
I think UFC 299. Is it 290? I think it's coming up soon. 299. Am I right about that or not? I think
Something like
something's
that.
coming up. Yeah, something is coming up. I just saw the ad for it.
Nothing big over there on Bare Knuckle
Okay.
fighting.
Okay, so
So,
do you want to do the announcement, or are we not doing it today?
oh, we are.
Okay. Let's do
Ladies
the
and gentlemen,
announcement.
starting next week on Fridays at 11 a.m., you're going to see a recording, a new show debuting here on the AGT network. And it's with a good friend of mine and Costa's,
Yep.
Mr. Rich Mancuso. He is bringing his show to us called Keep It in the Ring.
Mhm.
And folks, you don't want to miss his shows because he's brings a lot of knowledge on boxing.
Yep.
This gentleman is a legend in my eyes. He's been in this industry for 42 years.
Wow.
And you know what? He's a good friend of ours. He asked, and we said yes. We're
Yep.
not letting him down. So we're asking everybody that's watching us tonight to please go to YouTube. Go to youtube.com/the AGT network. Or follow us right here on Facebook. We will be putting it out on Fridays for a couple of weeks. But we want you guys to help us get this viewership up on all of our paid podcasts here. Don't forget, Saturday night we have the Fans from the Stands podcast with Costa and our good friend D.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they're going to be talking about the Super Bowl, which is this Sunday, and every other sport that's out there. So please follow them on our social medias there, the Fans from the Stands Facebook page, the AGT. Follow us on the Main Event podcast right here on Facebook, but also go to AGT on TikTok, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter. We're right there. Folks, please help us out. We need your support.
And trust us, which other network do you know that has legends like Rich Mancuso coming to their network? You know no other networks that make no other network that makes that happen. And trust me, myself and Damon have a lot of surprises coming up for you in the coming weeks when it comes to the Fans from the Stands podcast. We're gonna have guests that you never thought you would see live in your lives, basically. So trust me on that. You want to tune into all our shows.
And not only that, Rich brings in guests.
Yeah, he brings in
current
guests, yeah.
and former boxers. So you really, really want to check him out.
Yep, definitely.
So again, folks, please go to YouTube. Help us get to 100 subscribers. Get our custom URL. Go to our social medias. Get all our viewerships up. Get the support from you guys. Please, we're begging you.
Basically begging you, yeah. Yeah, trust me. The content we have coming up, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it.
Exactly. But since Costa and I have nothing else, it's actually an early night for us for once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Costa, you got anything else?
I'm good for tonight, boss. I'm good for tonight. We're good. We're good to go.
All right. For me and for Costa, we thank you for watching. Again, check us out on all social medias at the AGT Network, and we'll catch you all on the flip side.